What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Darian is Fishing. I know for some of you, I've been getting a lot of messages about our house. When are we gonna do a house walkthrough video? And I'm super ready to show you guys that. Right now, I've been working at the kitchen table. We've got it here in the breakfast, or in the sunroom, which is kind of cool. So we've been working on some things with that. There's Coco outside. Hey girl. I can't wait to show you guys the rest of the house, but if you get a good look while I'm in here walking through, you'll see a pretty dirty version of our house, but this is the house. I just want to do the proper walkthrough video sometime very soon, but I'll give y'all a sneak peek right there. But today, this is going to be a little bit different of a video than I'm usually shoot for you guys. I'm about to head to the gym. I've got a couple errands to run, and then I'm going to do an unboxing at the very end of this with some brand new stuff. So y'all just hang on tight. Oh, spilled my water everywhere. Obviously, these are rod tubes, and I'm assuming that everything that I put in the truck was reels, but I have not opened them yet. Also, so there's all those. I also haven't opened this 6-sack yet. Hannah opened it, got it out of the box for some reason, but yeah, there's that. Now I'm heading to the gym, and then we'll go to the shop, show you guys the Yall Sweet Tea headquarters, and do this unboxing. Hopefully my rods don't fall out. Just to give you guys a kind of an update on what's going on. This video is filmed after our Texas trip. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that we've been in Texas and we smashed on them. The 6 Sense group broke lake records, caught a bunch of sharelunkers. It was a really, really cool trip. Those videos are coming next for me and Luke. Every single Tuesday from now on, or for the next, I think we filmed 4 videos, so the next 4 Tuesdays, you're gonna have some show up and shut up videos, you're gonna have some smallmouth lake record videos, a lot of cool stuff coming on. So make sure every single Tuesday, or the next 4 Tuesdays at 6 o'clock, you tune in to our channels and watch show up and shut up, and then some also just friendly fear on the lake out kind of videos. So it was a lot of fun. But I think in this video is gonna be really cool too. I will. The cool thing about filming this now before after I've actually been to Texas is I can say that I know that the videos are going to be really good from Texas because we straight smashed them. And hopefully this video will be cool too. I ordered some rod and reels from Quantum. I haven't looked at them yet. They got in since I was gone, and then I have that 6-sack to go through as well. So gonna be kind of a different video than I'm used to filming that I usually put on my channel, but I feel like it'd be kind of cool. Give you guys a chance to just see what a day in the life for me looks like, I guess. This is a Sunday. Woke up this morning, had some Kodiak cakes, and took it a little easy. Got some work done this morning. Got some tea stuff I'm working on that's takes a lot of work and a lot of organization to really get it right and get it how we want it, so that when we do launch this thing, everything's done perfectly, and we try not to miss anything. I know we're gonna mess up something, but we're gonna try our best to get everything in a row so that once the launch happens. Also, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram or Yall Sweet Tea on Instagram, make sure you do that. You're gonna see a lot of content there that I won't have on my YouTube channel, just for the tea company stuff especially, and letting you guys know what the deals are, what the sales are, when everything's gonna be live, shipping, all that stuff is gonna be, we're gonna talk about that on our Instagram a lot. And we have some really, really cool influencers that we're working with, as well as content creators, as well as just cool things is going to be going on over on our Instagram every single day starting March 10th and going hopefully forever, but especially that March 10th to April 10th for the launch. We're going to triple down on that. I know a lot of you have been asking about that and wanting to know more about the tea company and wanting to support it however you can. And I promise you, you'll be able to very soon, but it's just not quite ready yet. So stay patient on that. Yeah, so typically during my day, I wake up around 7. I usually go to bed around midnight, 1 o'clock. So I try to get about 6 hours of sleep in every day. Wake up about 7, I'm out of bed, you know, brush my teeth, whatever, eat some breakfast. I usually eat those Kodiak cakes every morning with sugar-free syrup, get my day going, get some check up on everything that I missed over the night, emails, any work stuff that I need to get done immediately. And I try to head on to the gym somewhere around 9:30 or 10. Get a midday workout in right before lunch, and then get back and grind out several hours of work, whether it's YouTube stuff or social media stuff. Again, we have the outdoors agency, so we manage a bunch of different social media accounts for a bunch of companies. The cool thing is, wherever we're at during the day, we're able to put that work in for those companies. So every single day, like from the shop or from the gym or from, you know, wherever we're at, we always work on the go. We're always working, so that's kind of cool. We're able to just keep our thumbs on the pulse of what's going on a lot of these brands that we manage, and I think that's one of our strengths, is we can stay on it all day long no matter what. So that's kind of cool. Obviously now the tea company's coming in, so I've got a lot of work to do with it, and just keeping it all organized, making sure that everything I can possibly do to prepare us for this launch is going to happen. So that's everything from, I think I need to take a pre-workout really quick. That's everything from scheduling the influencers, to building out pages on Shopify, to calling vendors and trying to get the best price and see when we need to be ordering things, to packaging design, to new product design, which is really, really fun when you're working with tea stuff. I will say, I'm only gonna leak this one time, so if you hear it, then you hear it. We're working with some flavors, some really cool flavors, which is, they're freaking good. I'll just say that. They're really, really good. A ton of stuff, y'all. I can't wait for y'all to see what we're doing. That way I can spoil a little bit more and preview a little bit more, but right now we're not even showing at all what we're gonna be doing. But that is in 10 days, so from when you're watching this video, it's March 1st when you're watching this video. It'll be March 10th, so we don't have too long before you guys know everything. But yeah, that's kind of cool. So the tea company is something that we started back in the day, and it wasn't ever at its full potential, and I knew that. I knew I had a big vision for it, but to be honest, it's pretty expensive to do. To take your business and completely blow it up is expensive. Like, what we were doing was selling tea at events, so we weren't we were making tea at our shop, taking it to people who were hot and thirsty and selling it to them there. To take that business model and change it to something that you guys could buy easier is expensive. It's very expensive, and it's a very difficult process too. It's not just like, hey, let's just start doing this and get in Walmart, and like it takes a long time. It takes a lot of money and a lot of research, and it's just hard to do it. So that was kind of one of the holdups, and so I think now the timing's perfect. And I cannot wait to show you guys what we're working on. In the middle of all that, still trying to film a ton of YouTube videos, still trying to fish a bunch. My boat is close. So I have my boat, obviously. It's not rigged yet. I don't have all the Lowrance stuff in yet. I don't have my power poles in yet. So once I get all that, I'll be able to take it to Trent at Sonar Pros, get it rigged up, and start filming out of my boat, which I'm very excited to do. It's getting warm. I woke up this morning, it was like wearing shorts outside. You could not even wear a t-shirt, you know. I love that. Like, I can't wait. We've got one more huge project at our house to do in the backyard, which is gonna make it, it's gonna button everything together. What we're about to do at the house is gonna button everything together. That way, y'all, I can't wait for y'all to see, but it's just gonna make it really, really, really feel right. I love our spot. I love that we're on the lake. I love, obviously I love the inside of the house, but the one problem is we don't have a lot of yard. Like, we don't have a lot of room for Coco to run around, and we don't have so that's kind of frustrating. So we're building more yard, which we live on a very steep hill on the lake, just like a lot of places that you see on the lake. So to build a yard is pretty expensive. Actually, it's like $50,000 what we're about to do in our backyard. But once we have that done, then everything else will be completed, and we'll have the most awesome spot we've ever dreamed of, and hopefully we live there for 150,000 years. So that is all my rant for the day on, well, That is not all my rant for the day, but that is all my rant for this part. How long have I been filming so far? 15 minutes. This video is probably going to be pretty long, I would bet, because I just talked for 15 straight minutes and I'm leaving all that in this video. But I know you guys have been wanting to get an update on a lot of things, and I wanted to like a lot of my videos, a lot of my recent videos have been me posting older videos, so that doesn't really update you guys on what's going on in my life. Feels good to get back in the rhythm of holding the camera, filming a bunch, and you know, kind of get on the same page with all the like reality, like what's going on right now, like having you guys be up to speed with what's going on. So it's important for me, and obviously that's what you guys love the most. So pulling up at the gym right now, Ironclad Fitness in Hayden, Alabama, little tiny gym. Get it done though, and yeah, gonna go in here and crank out a little weights. Oh, I'm whooped. That was a good one. Sunday workout. Did a lot of like high intensity, high heart rate, about a 40-minute lift. But I did a little bit of everything. I try to at least get 1 day a week on the weekend, or try to get 1 day of the weekend in the gym. I don't know if anyone cares about my workouts, but I might put that in the description down below. That way, if you do care about what workouts I do, you can check that out. I do pretty simple splits, what everybody else says. I'm not gigantic. I just like to stay in shape, and especially try to look a little good for the summertime. I'm not impressing ladies anymore. I'm impressing just Hannah, but at least like to impress her. So try to get leaned up, get a little stronger. And I'm also trailing my brother, my little brother, 3 years younger than me. He's quite stronger than I am, and so I'm like constantly trying to keep up with his little ass. Actually big ass, but anyhow, yeah, I work out 5 days a week plus 1 day on the weekend. I like to just do a little high intensity quick workout, a lot of jump rope, a lot of running, a lot of cardio mixed in with workouts, mixed in with a lot of reps, and just something to, usually we eat like pigs on the weekend, so I like to do something, maybe burn a little bit of those calories off over the weekend. I'm not like I won't say a health freak, but I just don't want to be fat, which I'm a long ways from it. But anyhow, headed to the shop now, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. There's going to be an unboxing in here soon, but yeah, for now I'm going to keep driving. All right guys, so I have not showed you this yet, but we have found the spot that we're going to operate Yall Sweet Tea out of. It's right on Highway 160 in Hayden. We may do some like meetup type open house deals, but this place for the most part will not be open to the public. But I did want to show it to you right there. Let's see if you guys can get a better view, and I'm going to take you inside. So this building right there, okay, so this is the Yall Sweet Tea headquarters. At least where we're going to start at. This building is 40 by 100, and as you can see, there's a big area, kind of like a shop area. We're obviously still working in here. There's wood everywhere. My truck's in here. All this stuff won't be here once we start business. My boat is being stored here right now because that's where we shot the video at a couple videos ago. We just had it in here because it was pouring down rain. The weather was nasty. So I'm going to shoot the unboxing video in my boat today, which it still hasn't moved. It still has nothing in it, but I'm going to use it to at least sit in and rig my tackle in. But I wanted to quickly show you guys this building. There's an upstairs, kind of like a loft area that's storage. And this is, again, this is super rough. We're still working on it and we're nowhere near being done. But I wanted to show you what we've been working on. And yeah, so right here you walk in, and this room is going to be where there's a 3-compartment sink. So we can wash all of our utensils in here. That toilet will be gone. The ice machine will be gone. And now we get into this room, which again, we're painting. It's a mess, but you can see in here. So come out of this room, go into this kitchen area, which obviously I've got the fridge pulled out and the oven pulled out so we can paint everything. It's the first layer of primer. And then in here, we just painted this whole room white. This is going to be an area where manufacturing is happening. I can't exactly tell you what because y'all don't know what yet. So there's going to be some manufacturing happening in here. There will be my office, I believe, is what we're going to put in this room. my office, and a content room. So we'll have part of this set up for like maybe a color wall over here that we can do pictures and stuff on, and maybe have my desk over here somewhere, maybe even have another desk in here as well. So we might be able to office 2 people plus the content corner that we can shoot creative content on. So that's the front door where you come in at. Again, this won't be open to the public, but anybody who comes in, USPS or someone delivering packages, they'll be able to come in here. There will be someone or some people in here full time as, you know, front desk, reception, customer service type situation going on in this front office. And then there's another office in here, which we haven't started our remodel on, but this will also be manufacturing. So we're gonna have 2 manufacturing areas to start with, and hopefully we'll be able to grow that out pretty quickly, but that's how we're gonna start. So this room, we'll have all these counters will be taken out, this thing will be taken off, the walls painted, the ceiling tiles replaced to meet health department standards, have this moved, and then this door here goes back into the main area of the, like we call this the shop area. So there will be pallet racks down this wall, pallet racks down this wall. We'll have a shipping station where all the packages are gathered to ship. And then they'll go out this door. So the left side bay is gonna be incoming packages. So all of our inventory, raw goods, everything will be stored on this area. And then it will come out this way. This will be a temporary area so that when the packages get picked up every single day to ship, they're gonna go out this door, and that'll be kind of the flow of the building, and then obviously the manufacturing is done inside. So I wanted to quickly show you guys what we've been working on. I can't wait to show you the full thing, and there's one more thing, I guess. We're gonna have this kitchen decorated up so we can shoot content in here, and then there's like a bathroom, shower. This whole building, while we're painting, is, I don't know if y'all can tell how dark these walls are. Those are the darkest walls I've ever seen in a building, and every single wall in this office was that color yesterday. So it took 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of paint, and we bought the most expensive, like thick covering paint we could buy, and it just sucked. But it does look really, really nice now, which is all that matters. I'm very excited about getting the production started, and I can't wait to show you guys what's gonna happen. But right now, I wanna jump into the boat. I'm gonna turn all these lights out, and I'm gonna jump in the boat and do this unboxing because I'm excited. I know that there's some rod and reels I ordered. If the ones that came in that I ordered, I'm excited because I don't have any of these. So it could be a little bit of a sneaky situation. One last thing I did not show you guys is this. I can't tell you what it is, but I can tell you that there's 15,000 of these right here. 15,000. That is part of what we're gonna be selling, huge part actually of what we're gonna be selling, and we're very proud of that. Well, obviously we still can't show you guys, so you're gonna have to keep waiting. Let's see if I have a knife in here to open these boxes up with. I do. I get made fun of in every single unboxing video because I don't have a knife. So this time, I got my knife. All right, this unboxing is gonna be quick. I don't wanna waste your time, but I do wanna show you guys what fishing stuff I got for 2021. Start with the quantum stuff. I've already opened a couple of these up. Smoke S3. This is a Smoke 30. All right, got a Smoke spinning reel. That's a Smoke S3. I'm excited about that one. I think I got 2 of those. So that's the spinning reels that I'll be using this year. Is a Smoke 30. Is a Smoke S3 spinning reels. I'm actually kind of confused right now. I thought I ordered 40s and then the smaller size, which I thought was like a 20 for crappie fishing. So I might have more to talk about that in a second. I'm not exactly positive. So I got 2 Smoke 30 XPT. And here's another Smoke 30 XPT. Maybe that is the crappie reels. I don't remember. Then I got Smoke 100 HPT. That's a 7.3 to 1 smoke reel, which is my favorite of all time. That's that. Remember, on all this stuff, you guys can save 25% off on everything Quantum if you use my code DIF25. Save 25%. That's a huge discount on a lot of fishing stuff. So don't forget that. I'll put the link in the description box down below. I got 1, 2 of those. I'm thinking that Smoke 30, I guess that is the crappie reel, but for some reason I thought it was like a 20. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, here it is, 15. I knew I was off. Okay, Here is the reel that I'm most excited about out of all the stuff that I got, because I've never had one of these. It is a Smoke 15. It's a size 15 reel, so it's a crappie fishing reel, or what I'm gonna use as a crappie fishing reel. Yeah, it's a little tiny guy, and I believe I should have some rods in here to match up with this, but it is going to be awesome for crappie fishing. I don't have any crappie setups, and there is a lot of crappie on the lake that I moved to, so nice little small Smoke S3, fire this thing for a mile, buttery smooth, and it's got a 5-year warranty. All Quantum stuff has a 5-year warranty now, which is no one else in the industry is doing that, so that's really cool. It's got something that goes in here. Maybe this is, it says something about line. I got 2 of those, so I can have two crappie fishing setups, which I'm pumped about. These more Smoke 100, just regular Baitcaster. That's the Baitcasters that I use mostly, and I believe that's what all this is gonna be. So I'm not using Vapor this year. I might use it a little bit, but mostly I'm just gonna use Smoke S3 this year. Yep, there's more of them. Also, if you guys have any Quantum questions, what my favorites are, any of that stuff, just let me know. There's a lot of Quantum fans out there. There's a lot of Quantum haters out there, and I am here to tell the truth and nothing but the truth on what I like and what I don't like about Quantum. But I promise you I wouldn't have ordered, let's see, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 reels if I didn't like them. All right, now breaking open the rods. I'm excited to see this crappie fishing rod, and I truly have no clue where it's at, so I'm just gonna dump all this stuff out. First up, we've got 7.4 heavy. If you know my channel, you know that is my absolute favorite rod that Quantum makes. I got 2 7.4 heavies. I use this rod more than anything ledge fishing. Texas rigs, Carolina rigs, stand-up heads, big jigs, small football jigs, hair jigs, swim baits. This is my multi-purpose deep fishing rod, and I use it too when I'm flipping shallow. Flipping like a 1/2 ounce jig, I'll swim a jig on that rod. It's a beefy rod. I've never broke one ever. It's got a lot of backbone when you're fishing a power technique where you really want to drive the hook home. Specifically one hook baits, not any treble hook baits on that rod for me personally, but one hook baits. That is what I'm going with, is that 7.4 heavy. And it is, I bet I've got 15 of that same exact rod that I still use to this day. Some of them are just beat up, and I like to make sure I've got plenty of extras of that rod just in case something happens. So I never don't have that rod with me. All right, let's see what's next. We got 2 spinning rods. Could this be? Could this be? I want to see these crappie rods so bad. I feel a little bit not like crappie rods. 610 medium heavy and 7.2 medium heavy. Those are both spinning rods. So 2 different rods. 610 medium heavy, my favorite rod for wacky rig. Anything I can skip around, make really small, tight cast at something. I like that 610. Most of the time this is my Nico rig and my wacky rig if I'm skipping it. Personally, that's my favorite. That's a 610 medium heavy. The 7.2 medium heavy is my favorite for anything that I'm casting a pretty good ways. Actually, this is a 7.2 medium heavy, but it's a pretty soft medium heavy. It's got a good long tip on it, so it's really good for casting a drop shot. A lot of times when I'm ledge fishing, I like to cast a drop shot, not necessarily dropping it straight below the boat, but just firing it out into a rock pile or a shell bar or something. So I cast a shaky head with this, cast a drop shot with this. That's probably my 2 favorite. Or if I'm doing a big Nico rig, like ledge fishing with a Nico rig, I'll use that 7.2 medium heavy rod as well. Those are both spinning rods. And all of these rods that I ordered are all Smoke are all Smoke. Everything that I ordered is Smoke. So if you guys are curious about the exact models, you can look on their website and see exactly what it is that I got. All right, the next 2 up. That's a Baitcaster, and that's a Baitcaster. So we got 7.2, oh god. We got a 7.2 medium heavy Baitcaster. And a I think that's two 7.2 medium heavies. Yep, two 7.2 medium heavies. A rod that I use a ton, a Texas rig. If I'm not, a lot of times I'll go with a 7-foot medium heavy or a 7-foot heavy. This is a 7.2 medium heavy. That's my favorite rod for bed fishing specifically. That's my favorite rod if I'm not skipping docks, where, like, I guess a multi-purpose jig rod where I'm casting a jig, not necessarily always skipping it. That's a really, really good chatterbait rod. One of my favorite chatterbait rods is a 7.2 medium heavy. I also use a 7.4 heavy on it, depending on where I'm fishing. That 7.2 medium heavy is just kind of go-getter rod, but I love throwing that one specifically with a chatterbait. That's what I'll always have tied on, is that rod with a chatterbait on it, no matter what, no matter where, no matter when, no matter how. I'll have that rod tied on. Uh-oh, we got two spinning rods. Could this be? I think it is. My rods I've been looking forward to. I know this is them because they're super light. I can tell. Oh yeah, 6.3 medium. 6.3 medium. These rods I am super pumped about. The reason I'm so excited about these is because I've never really done a ton of crappie fishing, I'll be honest. I know there's crappie fishing on Guntersville, but there's year-round good bass fishing on Guntersville, and so I always just grew up mostly bass fishing. I mean, I have crappie fished a time or two, but nothing that I really don't know a lot about it. And so this year, one of my goals is I want to learn how to crappie fish a lot better and do it a lot more. So I ordered this setup and I'm pumped about it. Let's see how it feels. So it's a size 15 little smoke reel and a 6.3 medium rod. Dude, that is sick. I don't know if that rod might be a little bit too stiff, but hell, I'm using it. I can't wait for that. That's awesome. All right, we've got 7-foot heavy, my second favorite quantum rod, and another 7-foot heavy. I have this rod also tied on every single day. That rod will never leave the deck of my boat with a frog. I use that rod with a jig too sometimes. But one of my favorite things is skipping a frog around, not necessarily even around grass, just around boat docks, underlaying, under overhanging trees, stuff like that. 7-foot heavy rod, I can skip it far. It's got a ton of backbone, it's a meaty rod. So, and it's got a good tip, so you can skip good with it, but when you get a bite, it doesn't matter where you're at, you can drag them out. I've used that rod in a matted, if I forgot my frog rod, which I've done several times, and I've used that 7-foot heavy, fishing in heavy mats. Not the smartest idea because it's a little bit short of a rod, but just to show the strength of it, it definitely held up. And I've had to do that multiple times, so that's pretty cool. All right, the last rod tube. We got, again, 2 rods. So we got 12 rods, 12 reels, and here is a 7-foot medium heavy and 7-foot medium heavy. That's my all-around jig rod, specifically skipping docks, or like if I want to cast a fluke or that new flush that Sixth Sense has got. I'll use the 7-foot medium heavy with crankbait too, like a lot of square bills, anytime I'm fishing around a little bit of cover, that way I want to go up from that 7-foot medium, I'll go to that 7-foot medium heavy. That's a very good all-purpose rod. If you guys want anything like an all-purpose for anything, any of those medium heavy actions for bass fishing is great for a multi-purpose rod. And for me, again, I use quantum smoke rods and smoke reels. So they look cool, they're very good. They've got a 5-year warranty, which nobody in the industry does, which is really, really awesome. And I've never broke, I promise you guys, no matter what I tell you, I've never broke a Quantum Smoke S3 rod. I've never broke one in my life. They're very beefy. They're what you want. You set the hook and you got them type situation. That's what I want. Last but not least, I've got to get out of here, but I wanted to open the Sixth Sense 6-sack for you guys. This is a premium monthly subscription sack that I have subscribed to. It's $30 a month, but if you use my code DCSuper6, you'll save $10 on your first month, and you'll get all of what I'm about to show you for only $20 the first month. Now, this is a brand new one, and I'm excited to see what we've got. We've got a C10, 6 cent C10. That color is Jank Juice. I don't have that one, so I'm excited about getting that color. It's a very, very good color. This is a Crush 50S Silent and Chartreuse and Black. Best color of all time, my favorite color of all time. Crush 25X. This is the small little silent killer that I told you guys about. That's a sneaky, sneaky bait from 6 cents. And I'm gonna pop all these prices up on the screen and show you what you save if you buy this, money-wise. 6 cents Divine swim bait heads. There was a 16-pounder caught last week on this, 2 14s, a bunch of 10s, a bunch of 8s, a bunch of 6s, all caught on this. Y'all are gonna see those videos coming out very soon. And paired with them is the absolute hard to get right now Divine swim bait 3.8 inch. This is what all those giants were caught on, that exact setup. This is the Stroker Crawl by 6 cents. That is a jig trailer. You can pitch it as a Texas rig. It's a little crawl style bait. It comes in a clamshell, which is awesome. My buddy Philip Jones designed this bait, and it's one of my favorite jig trailers of all time. That's the Stroker Crawl. We got a damaged in shipping package of Divine Shaky Worm Plum Fleck. This is a great worm for basically everything. It's a Plum Fleck is an awesome color, and it's just a straight tail worm you can put on a shaky head, especially a Magnum shaky head. I love that worm on a Magnum shaky head. And last but not least, a Divine Hybrid Jig 1/2 ounce. That is an absolutely awesome jig. 1/2 ounce, that color is called Grass Mutant. So I'm gonna show you really quickly what all I got. Lay it out. So I got a jig and a matching trailer. I got a pack of swim baits with the matching jig heads. I got a little crankbait. I got a little bit bigger crankbait. And I got an even little bit bigger crankbait. And I got one pack of straight tail like finesse worms. So all of that tackle right there, plus this bag that you can use to keep other things in, all of that fishing tackle you can literally get for $20 your first month, and then $30 every month after that. And the good thing is, all of these colors are premium. All of those baits are premium, and that's not any bull crap. Like, I'm sick of these monthly subscription services. They get you the first couple months, and then they start putting crappy stuff in their boxes, and then now you're wasting your money getting crappy fishing tackle at a high price. 6 cents says, we're gonna give you our best stuff. We're gonna customize it every single month. We're fishermen, and we want you to have the exact colors that match. This Grass Mutant and this Green Pumpkin Burst, those colors match. They're made for each other. These swim baits, you got a shad color Divine swim bait head. I don't know what that's exactly called, baby shad. And the swim baits you get is Clearwater Rose, which is a shad color swim bait. So all of the things match. They're paired by fishermen, for fishermen, and there's no BS. And if there is any BS, if you ever get disappointed in it, send them a message, email them, send them a DM on Instagram. They will fix it. They'll make it right for you. If you get something and you think, man, this is a ripoff, I didn't pay for this, which you're never going to think. But if you do, I promise you can send them a DM on Instagram. Somebody's gonna get back with you. They're gonna make it right for you. So if you want to sign up for the same subscription stack that I have, make sure you use the code DCSuper6 on 6centsfishing.com. I'll put all the links in the description box down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the tour. Now I've got to go film a video with Luke Duncan on his live. It's the 100th episode of Low Budget Live. I was a part of the very first one. And so we're gonna film a 100th episode. It's actually, his video's live right now as you guys are watching this. So go make sure you watch that video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're ready for the Sweet Tea Company. It's gonna be huge, and I can't wait for you guys to see it on March the 10th is when we're releasing everything on social media. Super excited. We have a ton to do between now and then, and I'm super thankful for all the support that you guys have given us up to this point. So please do me one favor. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on. And once the tea company comes out, if you want to support me in any way, it would be just try our sweet tea one time. I can't tell you exactly how you get it yet, but just try it one time, and I know you guys will love it. So hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see all of you on the next one.